Hey guys, it's Sophie.
And Emily, and welcome back to the Girls Watch Girls Play podcast.
Woo.
Okay, addressing the elephant in the room.
Your voice?
Is the voice.
Your voice.
We'll talk about it later, we'll get into more detail, but this is the outcome of the Arsenal-Chelsea game on the weekend.
Yeah, the thing is, Am isn't great with her voice after a game.
I ain't good at engaging my diaphragm.
You're not. I say it to you
Can
every
you
time.
clip the bit of the Euros?
Oh, the Euros.
Wow.
We had a bad few days at in the Euros.
I screamed so much, and every time I was like, I really need to keep it together because obviously we were filming, we were working.
Yeah, we were working for UEFA, so it wasn't even.
So I was like, I need to be able to speak tomorrow, and then I just kept going, and to the point where I was completely non-verbal for a day because I really couldn't speak.
So bad. But yeah, we need to work on your diaphragm or something.
Engaging that diaphragm because I be yelling so much and
so
it just goes so badly.
So funny.
But that's why I sound like this. Anyway.
But WSL weekend, what is it, 7 or something? We're well in.
We're well in. I keep forgetting how far
in.
we're almost at international break again.
It's crazy. Well, yeah, I think these international breaks are really close together though. The one in October, beginning of November, whenever it is, and then late November. I feel like there's some that are really close and some that are so far apart. Because then there's not one till Feb.
Yeah, it's just the Christmas one. I always remember the halfway kind of Christmas one.
Yeah.
And always finding that really hard because...
What's hard?
Just not having the
Football.
WSL.
Yeah, totally, I agree. Yeah.
Just not having the WSL because, Christmas time, I love Christmas. We all love Christmas. But, spending a lot of time away from you and London, obviously away with the family, I miss football.
Yeah.
I always miss London. I always miss football.
Was it not last year, the year before? We really missed it.
Yeah, that was when I first got into it.
Exactly. So you were just
I just
had it
hooked.
and then it was taken away from you.
I know. And the whole Christmas, I was sending you football edits.
Yeah,
I was like, I miss this so much.
And then I took you to your first game in Jan.
Yes.
Which was last.
And it was it
was against Watford.
And Michelle
Aubameyang scored against us.
Yeah.
Because she was allowed to play.
And we were all in the all white kits.
Yes.
Lovely all white kits.
So cool. But yeah, the weekend, it was an interesting one this weekend. A lot
Super
of
interesting.
1-1 score lines. Liverpool and West Ham picking up their first points of the season.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Congrats, but also...
First points, guys.
Points. It's not even 3, it's 1. They got 1
Yeah,
each.
they got 1 because of draw.
And yeah, their goal difference is also, those two are the ones that are unfortunately going to be... It's not even relegation though, is it? It's fighting in the playoffs.
It's fighting the playoffs and
Which they're getting off lucky there.
I do agree that they're getting off lucky because they're likely not to go down.
No.
But I also think, especially maybe for Liverpool, and it's not that I want them to have to fight for it, but they are really due their final wake-up call. Not the people playing, it's the...
when you look at the club as a whole.
The club. Bless those girls, they're doing all they can, but that club is not supporting them at all. And I think having to play in the playoffs should be a final wake-up call, but actually they've had a lot of moments within Liverpool as a club that they should have kind of had that wake-up call. I mean, we've spoken about this before, but just the kind of, watch me use a big word, dichotomy of the men's team winning the Premier League last year.
They've won it, they've been the most successful men's team, at least in the Premier League, in the last 5
And the women's team are probably in a relegation battle this year.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous because it shows that they have the resources, they have the funds, especially in the club as a whole, but it's not being used to support the women's game on the women's side.
I think it's so confusing now. 5 years ago, maybe I understand the lack of financial gain around it. But now I think you are just going to drop off and it's going to look ridiculous when a massive club like Liverpool don't have a women's team or they don't have a sustainable women's team.
But it is to the point where we're growing as a game, the women's game. So we have obviously clubs like London City coming up now, which don't have a men's side, and they're doing really well. They did a great weekend. Yeah,
because I thought that I was really excited for that game, London City and Tottenham, because Tottenham have been doing really well. Yes, they've been playing teams in the bottom half of the table, but they were next to each other on the table. So I was really excited to see them play each other, and it was a really interesting game, 4-2.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
So,
but, I mean, Freya Godfrey.
Yeah,
she's a
Well.
star.
Guna through and through.
Yeah,
beat.
We'll take her back at some point.
First WSL goals, and it's against Spurs. That's a true Guna.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really happy for her, and she was great. But I was just really, a 4-2 game. It's a big one.
It's a big
one.
It's a big loss for
I
Tottenham.
thought it was going to be tighter than that.
I don't even know if I actually did a prediction for this game. No, I don't think I did. I was more thinking like an equal.
Yeah.
A 2-2.
2-1.
Yeah. Something tight. A 4-2 is quite a big loss for Tottenham.
But even the manager of Tottenham has posted on Instagram on his story, and which you do not see often, and he is basically taking accountability for them not winning.
Really?
And sorry, my bad. This is my responsibility. I need to be better.
Wow.
That's
super interesting. I never would have guessed something like that would happen. It's a very rare thing to kind of.
It's to go on your like Insta and post on your story, maybe in a post-match interview.
But like,
perhaps
taking accountability on the Insta story was like a notes app screenshot. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
he shared a photo. I think
my apology. You know, when
the table. I don't know.
You know, then the YouTubers have to
do
like, this is an apology.
What's that?
My formal apology.
I can't even see what I want to say because I definitely have to cut it out.
Toxic gossip train.
Toxic, yeah.
I don't think you have to cut that out.
Toxic
gossip train.
Oh, crazy.
Speaking of toxic gossip train, hello to everyone who's joined us after the last podcast.
Oh gosh, yeah. gosh. I mean, the media would do what the media would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we talked about it pretty fairly.
I do too. I think maybe sometimes I can run my mouth a little, but like I still believe everything I said.
We were talking about Mary Apps. By the way, if you didn't listen
to that one.
Last week's podcast, please go and listen to it. We talk about everything to do with her book, which obviously is out now, and also the press around it.
Yeah.
But it seems like a lot of people are agreeing. I think, you know, I'm really happy with the interaction we have had from it. It's been very constructive, rather than nasty.
Yeah.
And mean.
Also, like a lot of the time, like, I think putting yourself out on the internet, you're going to have people who are nasty and mean. Like, that's just how it goes. And like, yeah, we did get one nasty comment that was deleted quite quickly.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
Bye. But like, when it's not constructive, then I don't see the need to...
But not even constructive about us, and more about the situation.
Yeah.
Like, you can talk about, you know, Mary Ups in that situation without being nasty and mean and bullying her.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Because also it just feeds the situation more. You know, you've got Mary Ups who kind of sounds like she's not talking that nicely about someone. Yeah. You can't go and then talk, it just counteracts and contradicts yourself. But to talk about the situation in a, you know, a fair way and constructive way, I think is
also like fine. I think it's like a point of reference necessarily keep in mind, like the media love to choose a woman and decide that that's the devil and especially that she's not worth our time anymore. Especially someone that's been so successful
and they can knock her off
like
that.
You see that with celebrities. I mean, like, people like Jennifer Lawrence was the it girl for ages, and then we all loved her, and then we decided we didn't like her anymore. Rachel Zegler, but that was because she started speaking politically. But
women off their high horse
for sure. But I still don't think what Mary Ups did was good. But it's interesting to keep that in mind. You know.
Yeah, of course, the media obviously.
I've never seen it before in football.
But also, I think her PR company will know that. They will know that, and that for me, maybe my criticism is less with her. It's still a little bit, but it is much harsher on her.
And I think like
PR and agents or whatever who's doing that, because they knew what they were doing.
They knew that
they
what
have
they
experience.
Were doing. And also, like, if she has stuff to say about Hannah and Serena and stuff, she will. But it was up to the PR and those people the ones put it on blast
and to take that bit out of the book
and choose for
and
that,
showcase that,
because you know it can be quote unquote taken out of context because it's the only thing that was presented before the book came out.
Yeah.
So, you know, how are you going on the book read?
I haven't actually read much of it. I keep saying I'm going to read it before I sleep, and then I just end up sleeping. But I'm
been tired recently.
Yeah, but I'm going to get on it. Yeah, we were out a little at the weekend. But I'm going to read. This week is my reading week.
Beautiful.
So
it's amazing. Every morning when we see each other, you just have to give me a little rundown of what happened the night before in the book.
Okay, will do. Noted.
Hey, what other games were happening this weekend?
Aston Villa beat Man United.
Oh, yeah.
1-0.
That is so crazy.
And no one was talking about that. And that is mad, because United have been exceptional this season.
Absolutely.
Their defensive record, not even just this season, last season too, has been beautiful. Well, not for me as an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I remember that was going on while the Arsenal game was on, getting the updates and being like, and we were sitting like, okay, context, we were sitting like quite close to the bench, so I'd be like, Aston Villa just scored, like quite loud to see if like
for attention.
Leah would turn around and be like, oh my god, really? Who scored?
I'm going to put it on the screen. We were like, we could have been like a row or two closer, but we couldn't have been closer.
We were really close.
Like directly behind.
I remember being like, oh my god, that girl's so pretty. And I was like, oh my god, Leah Williamson.
I'm I'm like, Kim Little. Kelly Smith is right in front of me. I'm gonna
Kelly
die.
Smith.
Renee looked at me. Kelly looked at me. I was like,
Okay, we'll get into more about that in a minute. Sorry,
that wasn't
too
what the
exciting.
game was about.
Yeah.
Though. What other games?
City.
Yeah, City Everton.
Yeah.
2-1. Bunny Shaw missed quite a few chances. We actually watched that game. I mean, she's great. She's still got a goal.
She's one of the best footballers out there at the moment.
Also, Lauren Hemp is back. Grace Clinton is back.
Congratulations, girls.
Thank you. This is great news for England.
Great news for England.
Chuffed because...
Especially with the international break coming up.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, really happy that they're back. It was really good to see Lauren Hemp back. Mm-hmm. She's been out for a while.
Since Euro, no?
No, she was like... I think she had her foot stamped on in like one of the first games or even pre-season or something like that.
Oof.
Ugh, yeah, rough. But she's back.
Congratulations.
And what was the game I thought we could have done? Brazil, we could have done with Lauren Hemp in.
Yeah.
Speed, we could have done with Lauren Hemp.
That, for sure.
Which is reassuring because the Finalissima, we should have her. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, okay.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
When is the Finalissima? Is it the next international break?
I think it's like...
I think it's February. Yeah, I think it's the one after.
I'm full of fear. But I hope it's here. Oh. Ryan.
We'll have Leah back by then. Should be good.
Fingers crossed.
She doesn't go off injured
again. She's back on the grass or something.
Yeah, she's at training.
Yeah. But the game we went to, Arsenal-Chelsea.
Is it time to start?
It is time to start, but let's just start by the positives. Lots of Obermoy.
Wait, positives. Our seats.
Our seats.
Positive. Shout out Gracie and Steph and whoever they know who works at Arsenal who moved our tickets for this one game. Because we've got really good seats for our season tickets. But they're just a block over. But this, one block, my God, it was the best seats ever.
Oh my God. I don't even know if I have great pictures because I was just so in the moment.
I think it was also just like because it was such an intense game.
Oh my God.
I felt like my reactions were also in time with like Renee and Leah and Leah and Kim were right in front of us.
I was like, yeah.
And I remember like Renee turning around and I was like shouting and she was and I was like, oh my God, Renee.
But anyway, positives, our seats. 10-10.
Yeah. Also, like going on from Lotta, I just think everyone played well.
Yeah.
I really think everyone played well.
Yeah.
But Beth was good. And I can be quite critical of Beth.
Yeah, Beth was good.
Because I think we have an amazing lot of wingers.
She's been good last
I think she's been absolutely brilliant the past 2 days. So 2 games. So I do eat my words because I often think our other wingers should be starting over her. But she really played really, really well.
Yeah, and I thought Lotta was great. She's come into that, not really played many minutes this season at all. She's kind of just stepped in for when Katie Reid hasn't been playing, and obviously now she's going to be taking that place, unfortunately, for a while until Leah's back.
Bless
It was
Katie
announced
Reid.
Today that Katie Reid tore her ACL. We'll talk about that later because I'm a Devo. But yeah, I thought the squad was good.
Lotta really fought for her spot because I guess at that point they would have known that Katie Reid was injured. Obviously, we didn't know that because it happened during training, but it happened last week. So, Lotta would have been aware that kind of centre-back spot is kind of up for the taking again.
Also, like, Laia Cadena is also a centre-back, like, there's 2 spare ones there, I guess.
Yeah.
Pulova starting over Kim Little, in my opinion,
she didn't start over Kim.
Sorry, Kim is injured.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, she wasn't great.
Pulova.
Yeah, she wasn't great on Saturday.
But she hasn't been getting minutes. She hasn't been getting
minutes, and she's also done her ACL, so it might be a matter of a case of that. But then I think, okay, we have a player that has not had minutes, but hasn't had an injury, and we have Kyra, and I think when she came on, she was great. But I thought Alessia was top class.
I thought Stina was brilliant too.
Stina was great,
and I find it interesting when they play together, and I think it works. I like it when Leslie drops back a bit. I think she does well back there. And I also think she does well in a 9. But I do think it's great having, like a very versatile. Secure... I mean, Stina is like classic striker. Yeah. That's what she does.
Offside half the time.
Yeah. But Leslie also works as a 9.
Yeah.
Which is great because she's a bit more versatile than Stina. I mean, she's a brilliant finisher, but she's also good.
She's so good.
In the 10.
She has... I don't know what she's done over the last year, but she has been... So, like, she's taken her game to a whole new level.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think, like, a lot of that is her strength. Like, I remember last season, or maybe the season before, but I feel last season as well, she'd fall over a lot. And I know it sounds stupid, but when you have the ball and you have a chance to either drive or create chance, whatever, if you're falling over, like, what the fuck? Like, might as well just lay down and go to sleep. Mm-hmm. But this season, her strength has been great.
Yeah,
Because
do
I've
you
been
think she's
surprised
just
at
like
it.
doing a lot of
She must be, because I've been really
working it out?
surprised. Because I've noticed
like conditioning?
it. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't notice it if there wasn't a change. And I think she's been so much stronger, and she's winning balls, like, up front, and it's obviously scoring or assisting. But I'm really, really impressed with her. And, like, it's so exciting because she's only at 26. It's not the prime age of a female footballer is 28.
Oh, she's doing amazing. I think Leslie's going to be one of those footballers that you talk about forever. And I often think that watching England and Arsenal and a lot of the girls that we get to see at Chelsea as well, I think it's very exciting that my grandkids will be like, oh my God, you got to watch Alessia Russo.
Yeah, even
I think she's
like,
one of those people that we'll talk about for a very, very long time.
I think we've had a good hand of like people we've got to like watch, like Bonmati, Alexia Putellas, like these big names that like I wish I got to see Kelly Smith play football.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to have seen that. Or like Mia Hamm for like what's that country called? Oh, America, sorry.
What's that country called?
Forgot what
The big one.
The big one.
The US of A.
Things like that. Like, I just wish that would have been so cool. But I think it's so cool that we have like these players now, and you don't even realize when you're in it. Like,
yeah, I think sometimes it takes a little step back to be like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell my grandkids that I went to the football for £7 and got to watch Alessia Russo at Meadow Park.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a crazy thing to explain to someone. You know, I'm thinking this is in 60 years, 50 years.
Oh,
50
yeah.
years? Yeah. What's the age you have grandkids? Like maybe like 70?
Not younger than that, probably. I don't know, it depends.
Yeah. Maybe like 60, 70. That's...
Yeah.
How old am I? 23.
Yeah, like 50 years.
Yeah, 50 years. Isn't that so cute?
Yeah, it's so cute.
What else about the game?
The attendance. The
attendance was
atmosphere.
pretty 56,000 and
56,000, yeah.
something.
Yeah, which is really great, really close to a sellout, and the atmosphere was great.
The atmosphere classically was absolutely electric. Absolutely
so
electric.
Good.
It honestly, I think that will be one of the games that I'll be like, remember this game.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the scoreline wasn't what I would have wanted by the end if we want to get into that.
Yes.
But the atmosphere was amazing and is still one of my favourite games.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, we're going to talk about refereeing in the WSL and potential VAR. After the game, the Arsenal-Chelsea game, it's, called like a lot of questions. Because there were 2 goals ruled off for Arsenal in potentially one of the biggest games of the season. I know Arsenal we've dropped quite a few points, so maybe not. But in terms
it's not a fight for the top, but
in terms of historically,
it's a derby.
It's a derby. A massive game, and even for like Chelsea, it changes like their situation.
Changes everything. I mean, Chelsea have an unbeatable streak currently.
Yeah.
And from my point of view,
they shouldn't
because I watched that game. I've watched highlights of the game. I've watched replays of that game. And this is what I'll say. I'll say the goal we got was offside.
It was offside.
And I'll say the 2 goals we didn't get, we should have got.
Yeah.
There was no handball and there was no second offside. The goal we got was offside. And that's, I think, the fact that we got the goal that was offside probably shows that it's not just that I'm a bitter Arsenal fan and I want to yell at the ref. It shows that it was bad refereeing. Yeah. It was just straight up bad refereeing.
Very, very poor refereeing. And the thing is, it's not just the ref on the pitch, it was the linesman as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard because obviously a ref can't see everything. But also,
that's why people have VAR.
Yeah, but I just don't feel like the women's game I don't know if it's at a point where we can have that, because if our referees aren't up to standard, then the VAR referees, that makes no sense, but it does.
The virtual assistant refs.
Yeah, which is VAR. They're also not going to be up to standard. Like, in my opinion, we need to really up the training of the refs that we have in the game. Get them in. I don't know what they're doing, but there's constant bad refereeing decisions. Last season, we saw a penalty be given out for a foul outside the box.
When was that?
Can't remember what game it was, but that ref hasn't been seen this season. It was Cheryl Foster, I think, the ref that did that. But like things like that, it's like
it was really, really
poor
bad.
Decisions happen constantly. And in a game like this, Chelsea go on to blow their horn about being unbeaten when they know they shouldn't have been. Sonia Bonpastor, in the post-match interview, said, I can understand Arsenal's frustration. Yeah, no doy.
Yeah, I mean, and I spoke about this, I don't know if I actually spoke about it on the pod, but can't remember. I can only remember a handful of times where I've actually been on the other side of it. Like when we went to the Australia-Wales game,
Yes.
I remember being like, the ref is being very lenient with the Australian players and quite harsh on the Welsh players right now. I remember being like, oh, this is the first time I've been like, I feel like the ref's on my
Your
country's
side.
side,
Yeah.
or my team's side, which kind of shows that it's not just me being like, ref.
Yeah.
Like I have seen it where I'm like, oh, I don't think that we should have.
No.
Oh, that should have been a foul and the whistle wasn't blown.
It's just so poor. And like when you watch it back, it pisses me off even more. And obviously I'm going to have a bias. Like I'm an Arsenal fan. I understand that. But everyone I've spoken to has agreed with me. And I've spoken to multiple Chelsea fans, but also just everyone on social media is like agreeing, because also it's not just, obviously it's Arsenal, and you know, a lot of people that aren't Arsenal fans don't want to see us like succeed, which fair enough. They all know that the refereeing in the game needs to go up a standard.
Absolutely.
The standard needs to go up, because they'll have games that are affected by it as well. And the thing is, that Arsenal-Chelsea game is such a good game of football. We played great. I was really happy with how we played, and that is such a big fucking game ruined by refereeing decisions.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes it like
I
boring.
can't imagine how the girls feel.
I would have been.
I feel
so
Katie
angry.
was fucking furious, as
Beth
she
was
should.
furious.
They were all really angry, and we were obviously just right behind the bench, so we could see all
when
this
the
whole
goals were called off. We saw some language which I cannot repeat.
Yeah, absolutely. Language from them,
and
from
from
us. Absolutely. Renee turned around. I was going, "You don't know what you're doing," and she was like,
She turned around and said, "That wasn't fucking offside."
Yeah.
I was like, "You're right. It wasn't."
"You know what? It wasn't."
The other one was
The one that we got was just. It's just. I think that's the bit that shows me it was just straight up bad reffing. It was just
crap.
bad.
That linesman, sorry.
It was all bad. And watching it back made me even more angry, because obviously at the time I was like, well, I'm at this spot. I saw what I saw. I'm going to watch it at home later. I was angry and I was fuming, but I'll watch it at home later. And then I watched it at home later and I was back yelling at the TV.
Yeah. But things like that do fuck up the table. Like, Chelsea is still unbeaten. That could have changed. I'm not going to say Arsenal are going to win the league, because I don't think we will at this point.
No, it's too late.
But it could change who does. So City or United, it could affect that. And yes, City are at the top of the table right now. But if we got those one less point, you know what I mean?
I think City would have definitely benefited.
Yeah.
Like what happened last season, 2 seasons ago, we beat City and then Chelsea won the league.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what happened.
Yeah.
You know, like stuff like that, when another team...
I think when it's going to be a lot tighter than it was last season, it's quite wide open, the league, unfortunately.
City's doing really well
boring.
this season.
But this season, I think it's going to be really tight, even if it comes down to, you know, goal difference or something. It's going to be really close call, I think, this season. And points like that, dropping points and like that matter, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
it will make a big difference towards the end of the season.
I think, I'm just so angry.
Oh, yeah, I'm upset. I'm really upset, you know, like, I think I actually am really upset.
Yeah. Also, because we could have won that game. We could have had bragging rights, like...
But I just think also, like, I'm not going to lie, Arsenal haven't been playing.
No.
And that game, I've honestly felt a
it.
little bit emotional, because I was like, that's the Arsenal I know. That's the Arsenal that won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Those are I was like, that's the team that I love. I saw that kind of energy and, like, the team playing so cohesively well together as well. I was like, that's my team.
Yeah.
And then to not win when we so clearly, we were the better side. Even though it was late in the game, we were the better side, and we had 2 goals that definitely should have been counted, and the one we got shouldn't have been counted. It was just so poor to watch that and just feel so disappointed. And I think the ref was really bad, but I also think I kind of feel bad for the ref, because I would have gone home and cried if people were yelling at me like
the booing.
that. But also, like, it's not necessarily their fault that they're not being supported and trained in the way they should be.
Yeah, that's the thing. They need more support. They need more training, because then they end up on the back end of a load of hate, which it's difficult because, of
And
course,
people
you're
don't
going to
wanna do that if they're going to get hate all the time.
But also, you are going to criticize when, at the end of the day, that's their job to go and ref a game fairly. And when they don't, or when they make wrong decisions, they go into this field of work knowing that. It doesn't mean that they deserve that. But also, I haven't seen much personal criticism, like bullying, cyberbullying.
No.
But I've seen, a lot of constructive
I'm not
stuff.
really that active on Twitter though.
No, neither.
How have you been on Twitter?
No, it's not been. It's just been more like
Disappointment and anger.
also, it's just been a lot of calls for VAR. I mean, there's not even goal line technology in the WSL. There's not going to be VAR before there's goal line technology. Like,
but are there
so
other
bog
leagues that
standard.
have it?
What do you mean?
Like
Sorry.
the Spanish league have it.
Oh, yeah.
Like there are other leagues like at our level that have VAR. And it's interesting because the men's side almost calling to get rid of VAR.
It's a hard balance, isn't
It
it?
is. You want what you can't get at sometimes. Because I do think, but the next step, I think, and you think clearly, is more support and training for referees and linesmen.
And I think that needs to be implemented like immediately. Now. Because,
I mean, we were saying like, I wonder if Arsenal are gonna write to the FA and like call for a fine, because obviously we can't change the results, but that like it's clearly captured on TV, especially that handball, especially that fucking handball. That it. Oh my god!
Such a shame as well, because it was such a good goal from Stina.
Yeah.
Like I just thought it was a good
goal. I love Stina.
And
she got that wabi sabi.
No one called for it. Like,
that's how you know, because no one in that box went handball.
No.
Not a single one of them. It's just a load of wallops, or I'm getting passionate now.
Yeah. It's like exhausting. There's constantly something else that's like just not up to standard. And it's been like, it's way better than it used to be. But it's just like another thing that we have to like fight for and ask for when, oh my God, I would have hated to have seen if that refereeing occurred in the men's game, the abuse, the uproar, it would have been awful. And I feel like there would have been a statement from the FA or something because it was just imagine, such poor refereeing.
There is obviously a lot of cyberbullying that happens in the women's game, but like you compare it to what would happen if that kind of...
It would have happened I feel like it would have happened in the game. The chance or something that would have gone... I wouldn't be surprised if fans got on the pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If there was one time I was going to storm, it would have been that game.
It would have been that
game. It would have been that game. Obviously, I'm not going to storm, stay politely in my seat. Actually, I stood up a lot. Moreover, on the Chelsea game.
Moreover,
furthermore, Alyssa Thompson.
Ugh.
Oh, and let's talk about the fact, first ever two £1 million players on the pitch.
Totally awesome.
Totally awesome and like totally exciting and totally great for women's football. £2 million players on the pitch.
So cool.
Both of them were fire emoji.
Yeah, Alyssa Thompson.
Alyssa Thompson is amazing. Obviously,
so
I haven't seen her play before. No, I have.
We have.
I have.
I don't. Yeah, I've seen.
Oh, I'm not sure if she was even. She was definitely signed. Whether she was playing, I don't think so.
I don't know. I've definitely watched it on TV.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched her in person because I think last time I saw Chelsea play, she was just signed and she came out onto the pitch to announce it. She was like this, and I was like, "Fuck off! I want you. I want you on my squad."
So fast.
But let's talk about that pace.
The pace on that.
What's that country called? Oh, America. Those girls are quick over there.
They are quick.
They are quick.
I'd like one.
I'd like one. I love my
Foxy.
I'll say Katie Reid. Bless her. She's just on my mind. My English rose, Katie Reid. I love her. Bless her. But I also love my American angel, Emily Fox.
I love that girl. It's so fast, so great. Obsessed.
I still don't have a jersey from this season.
And I'm gonna get one sometime.
I'm gonna get one for sometime, and I think I might get Fox.
Yeah, fair.
I think I might get Fox. I'm a big fan of hers, and I think she's amazing.
Yeah, I was so gonna get Reid, and like obviously I still can't get Reid.
Yeah, bless her.
Just like feels like a.
R. Yeah, Alyssa Thompson was amazing. That goal was brilliant. There's
so
nothing
good.
Daphne could have done for that.
No.
It was quite far out. Top
just
bins.
So fast. Also, like there was a part where I was like, she's not gonna get that, and she kept going because the ball was about to go out play, and she got it.
She's amazing.
Eva actually got it on video, so
she's absolutely brilliant. I think she's great, and she's so young as well.
Yeah.
I mean, both our $1 million players are really young. What, they're 21?
Yeah, ish, something.
20
like
to 22
Early
in
20s.
that age. But I mean,
she's great.
Yeah, I think we need an Alyssa Thompson.
We need someone fast.
We need someone fast up front.
Yeah. Super
absolutely. She was amazing. And you know what I love? I love those videos and I love photos anytime a female footballer scores and they do that like passionate yell.
Yeah.
Like there was a beautiful photo of Leslie from that game as well.
Yeah.
But I saw this video that Chelsea posted and I did like
saw.
it. What are you going to do about it? I thought it was a good video. I did like it. It was like in slow motion of Alyssa Thompson, like, yeah. And like, it did disappoint me to then see Katie go across the screen with her sad face. And I thought, I feel you, Katie. But Alyssa Thompson, that was an amazing goal.
So cool.
It was an amazing goal.
And just so great.
And it's just one of those goals that you can't do anything about. It doesn't even matter that there's a goalie in that box. There is genuinely nothing Daphne could have done to stop that.
Because the first half, they were the better team. But second, we came out.
We dominated.
We were ready.
Possession was brilliant second half.
So good. Also, it was lovely because we got to take Aoife.
Aoife is our beautiful friend from Belfast who we met at the Euros.
We actually just met her by doing interviews, her and her friend Abby. We met just by interviewing them for our content for UEFA back in, was it July?
July, yeah.
And so, yeah, now we're just like good friends. And
she came and she slept on this couch.
Yeah, literally this couch, the podcast
And also
couch.
hello to all the Irish Gooners who apparently listen to this podcast because of Aoife. Yeah, Aoife's been telling all the Irish Gooners about our podcast, so apparently they all listen to it now.
Hey guys.
Hey Irish Gooners.
Shout out.
Shout out Irish Gooners. Shout out the fact I'm actually really Irish genetically.
You are Irish.
I know, you wouldn't guess from this dark hair.
And the accent.
And my
Aussie
Australian accent. But yeah, I'm more Irish than anything else in the world.
But yeah, it was really lovely. And it's her first time actually at the Emirates as an Arsenal fan.
I didn't know that.
Like,
I didn't
really
know she'd never
beautiful.
seen Arsenal play before.
No, it's gorgeous.
She'd never been to the Emirates. And for the first time at the Emirates to have those seats. I mean, what an experience for her.
God, it was an experience for us, let alone her. It was awesome.
It was amazing.
Totally awesome.
It was actually genuinely, not trying to sound stupid, if there was one word to describe it, it definitely was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
No one, I sent it to my dad, and I'll tell you, that's someone else who annoyed me on that day.
Can we read out the difference between your dad's text and my dad's text?
But I don't know if... My dad texted me, and he said, "Good draw, question mark." Literally as the whistle blew. I'm pissed. Should have won that. This is me. Really hard to know if I'm being biased, so I need to watch that back, but those refs were the worst I've seen. 2 offside goals. 1 was apparently not offside. At this point, I didn't know it was a handball. Mm-hmm. Not happy. I sent the video of the ref getting booed. And in reference to our seats, I said, exceptional seats today, though. He said nothing about the seats. He would die for those seats.
Boo.
Well, at United, he would.
Sorry, Matt, but boo on that reaction.
And then he said, take the point and get out of there. And then I didn't answer him, so I think he realised he annoyed me, and he texted me later.
My dad said, Russo! About 10 exclamation points, football emoji. And I said, it was an amazing game. The ref was awful. 2 goals disallowed. Even Sky Sports said it clearly looked onside. Same video sent of us booing the ref. And then a screenshot of the offside, actually a joke. And then a screenshot of the handball. This is the handball that got disallowed. Dad said, robbed, full stop. You'll be shouting for VAR to be brought next. I said, I'm on board. He said, ha ha, full stop. And most supporters and pundits in the men's game want to get rid of it.
Well, I sent him the photo of the offside. He said swings and roundabouts.
Oh, boo.
And then I sent him a massive paragraph. And then he texted me saying, poor defeat for us at home to Villa. He's a United fan. So I just laughed at him. I said, OMG, you lost. Ha 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 ha. That's crap. I was really bothered by his reaction.
Oh,
so bothered.
My dad has gotten so on board with women's football.
It's so
my dad,
sweet.
If there's one person who loves Alessia Russo, it's Duncan Kirk. He loves Lessie. Every time like Lessie scores, I just get a text that just says Russo. He loves it. He loves Leah as well.
Who else
During the Euros,
like?
he was a big fan of Leah.
Well, she hasn't been playing, so pending. Big fan pending. Need to take him to a game.
Oh my God, he'd love it.
We penned in the Liverpool game at Anfield for last game of the season.
It might be kind of boring though. And my dad's, we've talked about this, he's a massive Liverpool supporter. He doesn't watch the girls' team. He's a massive Liverpool supporter on the men's side.
Yeah, I wouldn't support a women's team that do not fund.
Yeah. Brilliant news also came out today that we just checked when we took a break from the pod.
Ooh, ah. And if you don't know what that theme song is, it's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Alex Scott is on I'm a Celeb. So today's Monday. We take a break because my camera only records for half an hour before we need to transfer onto the phone. And I opened my Instagram. The first thing I saw, Alex Scott's going into the jungle. We have been every day. We're like, I wonder where it's going to be now.
Refresh.
Alex Scott better be in there. There's too many rumours for it not to be true.
Too many rumours. And we're thrilled because last year we loved I'm a Celeb.
Oh, we love I'm Still Here.
So this year we're going to
I
love it
only
even
watched
more.
it for the first time last year.
Yeah, you did. I love it every year. But really excited.
I want to rewatch the Jill Scott season.
Oh,
So the one with Boy George?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll definitely
because
watch it.
You basically, when you're in the jungle, you get to pick like a treat or something like that for like a challenge sometime. And hers was 3 Places Sweet Caroline. Boy George hates the song. So after they played it the first time, he was like, you can't use it anymore. Because I don't like that song. Sorry. Do you not understand the cultural significance of that song for someone like Jill Scott?
So
what? There's other people in there.
Also, like 3 times. That's not that many.
Go for a piss.
If I like a song, I'll listen to it 10 times in one day, and that's the truth.
Sweet Caroline, especially after that summer. I would have cried every time, especially if Jill Scott was there. So cool. But I'm really excited to see another female footballer in the jungle.
Absolutely.
Really excited. And I hope she does well.
I hope she talks about football as well. I love.
Me too. I love hearing about
talk about it.
Especially because Jill went in just after they won the US for the first time. So obviously we just won it again. Obviously she didn't play Alex, but
she's still
massive in the
she's a huge part of
space.
it. I mean, she's a massive pundit. Like,
yes, yeah. I'd say she's like the face of the punditry, not in my opinion anyway. But I'm really excited about that.
Me too. It's gonna get me through the winter.
I'm gonna vote. Download the app and we'll vote for her.
Vote for Alex Scott.
So excited.
Anyway, back to the sad news.
Sad news. Another ACL announced today.
And it's our beautiful English Rose, Katie Reid.
Happened
so
in training
young.
last week. I am distraught.
She could do her recovery with Michelle.
And Manu. Because there's 3
All
of them.
3 of them. All freaking 3 of them.
It's giving me flashbacks to 2-3 seasons ago, and I'm not happy about it because they were dropping like fucking flies, I tell you.
Honestly, in the women's football space, it's around probably on average 1 a week, 1.5 a week at this point.
Yeah.
Who are doing the ACL. It is ridiculous. And 3 from Arsenal at this point.
And like, it's us again on this podcast where I know no one from the FA or any kind of research thing is listening to us.
Unless
but we're begging again, please do something about it. We begged about the refs earlier. It's so
the ACL
frustrating.
epidemic is absolutely insane. And it's just so difficult because we genuinely just don't know what's going on and how to fix it. But again, it's one of those things, it's women's health.
Yeah.
Under-researched, underfunded.
But also you've got two of those players are young players, Michelle, Katie, who have come up through the academy ranks and who have, I'd say they're both having their first season of starting games and kind of, playing, not maybe 90 minutes, but, starting a lot of games for the club consecutively, which they haven't had before.
And
so
it might be massive shame for Katie as well.
Issue. Yeah, because Katie was...
She's just been starting because Lee's been injured, and I was thinking maybe a call up for Katie Reid at some point.
Well, she had a call up.
Yeah,
And she was injured.
Was that it?
No, it wasn't that. But
another call up for Katie Reid over the winter international break, but
we won't see it. Unfortunately,
we won't be having it.
But her time, it will wait for her. She's great, and it's a shame because both of those players are players that I would have put up for young player of the season already. And Katie, at least for Arsenal, she definitely would have won it. It's just such a shame.
It's so
just really
sad.
Upset for them both. But yeah, Katie Reid, obviously we found out today. Just like, so when it doesn't happen in a game, you're like, where the fuck did this come from and how did this happen?
Yeah.
In training, and like there are big names that have done it in training. Alexia Putellas did it
Sam
in
Kerr.
training. Sam Kerr, like, God, and it's nice to see Sam Kerr come back and be so great.
Yeah.
But
Sammy, I tell you what, though, she pissed me off when she went off for Chelsea because I just thought, get out of there.
I know, we were all sat there like,
get
back
out.
off, Sam.
Be like, Sam Kerr, who? Kidding.
One thing
Kidding,
I love
that's my
doing,
sure.
I love hooing people that are so famous.
Like the most famous footballers.
Yeah.
Bon Matty, who?
We find
I think it's funny.
I think it's freaking hilarious.
I actually think it's not funny when you do it against a team like Leicester.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it is like, oh, I don't know who that is.
Or like a championship.
Yeah, I'm not going to yell who because I actually don't know who that is. But if it's Sam Kerr, you best believe I'm saying who. Because I love that girl, and for Australia, she has my whole heart. But when she plays for Chelsea, I'm like, who?
I know. But Mary Fowler will be back soon. And I don't know what they are doing.
At Man
what
City.
that medical team are doing up there.
Man City are doing really well with their ACL injuries. Like, sorry, in rehab. Not like doing them. We're all doing very well at doing them. But their rehab facilities seem to be, getting up real quick.
Like Giroud, she snapped it, rehabbed real quick, and then left. Like,
and then she's like, thanks guys, I'll be moving on to FC20.
We'll see her soon. I'm so excited.
Yes, because they're playing against Arsenal.
You better not be at your parents. Yeah, you're busy.
When is it? Oh.
You got plans?
Yeah.
I go by myself.
You kidding?
No, I'm being serious.
Oh.
I guess I go alone.
That's so sad.
Will I go? No, I'll go.
You have to go.
I want to see Jill.
Take Stella.
Oh, it's a trek though, isn't it? I'm trying to convince anyone to go all the way up there.
Stella will go.
The first game I went to in Meadow Park, I went by myself. That was the emptiest I've ever seen Meadow Park in my life. I thought, is it like this all the time? I was like, oh, I've like a
Was it like a Tuesday or something?
It was like midweek cup fixture. It was great. It was so empty.
Yeah.
It was really, it was just nice because I was like...
That's also when we lived like...
really close.
Well, we actually don't live... We never lived that close, but quick journey.
Yeah, the transport. Not literally like geographically, but like a 10-minute train.
Because we don't live there anymore. We lived in Cricklewood, if people know where Cricklewood is.
Wilson Green.
Like Kilburn area. And you could just get the Thames link from Cricklewood all the way to Meadow Park.
Yeah, it was
or
10
to
minutes
Elm Street, Borehamwood.
It's crazy.
So good. I mean, now we live south, so it's an absolute trek.
Yeah. Wembley's a trek as well now because that was easy.
Yeah. But hey, getting to the Emirates, which is where we need to be most of the time, is pretty simple.
So easy.
It's also simple if we want to go Stamford Bridge as well. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's like 40 minutes.
I'd like to go back there
Stamford
soon.
Bridge.
Anyway. Oh, we are going back for the Chelsea-Barca
game.
Chelsea-Barca
game. One of our favourite games ever. We love going to Chelsea-Barca.
We've got a good week next week. We've got Champions League, Real Madrid on Wednesday. We've got Champions League, Barca
I don't
on
know
Thursday.
How I feel about that.
Friday, Unlimited.
My future is unlimited.
If you don't get the reference, it's wicked. But also, if you don't get the reference, do some research.
Yeah, if you don't get the reference, like, surely you've been living under a rock. Wicked Part 2, For Good, is coming out.
Everyone knows about it in my life because I can't stop talking about it. I'm so excited.
Oh my God, I can't wait for the Barca-Chelsea game.
Me too. It's like our favourite fixture.
Yeah, it's my favourite neutral game we go to.
Yeah. So we've been to it quite a lot because
we go every time. They always play each other.
It's the same
at
as
Stamford
England drawing Spain. Mm-hmm. Our group, England's qualifying group for the World Cup. Do I just like dive off a cliff?
Yawn. Snooze. I'm bored. Why are we always playing Spain?
Because it's only the top of the group that automatically qualify. The people that don't win the group then have to go into like other playoff. And like, obviously we beat Spain recently, famously.
Famously, we beat them when it counted recently.
But
can anyone remind me what that game was? Was that when we won
the Euros?
The Euros
Again?
Oh. Anyway.
But they play a home and away fixture. And I'm hoping the Spain game's at Wembley. I know that's really annoying for people that don't live near, but I hope it's there.
Yeah, I'd like it for it to be at Wembley. If not, I will travel.
If not, Derby.
I will travel to Derby if we want to do that again.
Manchester.
I could travel to Manchester. And you know what? We really could, because you know what? My dad would drive us if he gets a ticket.
Oh,
if we go with Duncan and Faye.
Duncan DW, you can come.
Duncan and Faye. Oh my God, Duncan's getting so many shout outs on the pod. Also, shout out Faye, my mother. She listens to this.
I spoke about my dad, but he annoyed me, so he's not getting a name. Okay, I feel bad. Matthew.
I said Matt earlier.
What did you?
Yeah, I was like, Matt, this text is rude. You know who I really want to shout out? Shout out Jackie.
Oh my God, my mum would love that.
Shout out Jackie. Jackie's one of my favorite people in the world. She is the best.
My mum is, bless
She's
her.
so funny.
She's fab.
Anyway, shout out parents. Shout out Jackie, shout out Matt, shout out Duncan, and shout out Faye. These guys rock, and they raised us.
They rock. Look what they made.
Shout out Will Hurst and Maddie Kirk.
Yes. Shout out.
Shout out siblings. Shout out all our family.
He will not care. He'll think that's
so embarrassing. Don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Anyway, love those guys. Shout out to people who raised us and like grew up with us. Anyway, what a week it's been.
Monday?
I mean last week.
Last week, yeah. What have we got going on?
It was a really good weekend.
Oh, Arsenal got Bayern.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second, actually.
God,
I'll tell you what, though. I love to see Georgia Stanway on my TV. I miss that girl. I said this last week. I wish she were in the WSL.
Yeah.
Because I never watch her play.
But also she's thriving.
She is thriving.
She's
I hope
great.
she does not thrive when we play her.
No.
I love her, but I hope she's like
she's
just having not a great day on the ball.
Yeah, I wish this game was at home, but it's okay. Yeah. I'll allow it. I love Georgia Stanway.
We love Georgia Stanway. Tattoo us, Georgia.
Oh my god.
Dream guest on my podcast.
Dream guest on my podcast.
Getting tattooed by Georgia Stanway.
Is to be flown out to Munich and get like so many tats.
I want her to do like our Euros tats.
Yeah, me too.
Dream guest on my podcast.
And Gracie, of course.
Yeah.
I don't mind having a lot.
Guys,
I've got a list.
Maybe we should have a guest on our podcast sometime soon.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot of work.
Also, guys, we are going to be taking a little break over Christmas.
We will. Hard launch.
We're going to do a little because we've never done seasons on the pod yet. So we will be taking a break and going to season 2 after Christmas.
For why?
I'm going home. I'm going to Australia. And Sophie's then going to Canada.
Yes.
So this is the longest we've ever been apart since we've known each other.
Potentially, I haven't been my
Since we've known each other, this is the longest we've ever been apart.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's going to be hard, and I'm sure we'll try and survive.
We'll FaceTime.
Every day.
No. No, not every
time
day.
difference, honey.
Oh, no. I'm barely going to speak to Harriet, my girlfriend, my family. Well, apart from my sister, because I'll be staying with her, but let's say living there for 2 weeks.
But, yeah, we'll be taking a break. So,
over Christmas.
Get as much as you can now.
So, yeah. Get it while you can.
Take all this in. We're real funny. I hope, again, Gogglebox, please scout us.
Gogglebox scout us. Also, I could go on Celebrity Traders if I got famous, but I'm not going on I'm Celeb.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do it.
No, I'm not doing it.
I'll do...
Because everyone would hate me because I'd say I'm a celeb every challenge.
What one would I do? I'd do...
Dancing.
No. I wouldn't do Dancing on Ice. I wouldn't do Strictly.
I wouldn't do Dancing on Ice. That's lame.
I'll do that
Strictly.
one season of X Factor Celebrity.
You'd be so good at that. Sophie has an amazing voice.
I'll do that. That one time they did it, I'll do it. I'll bring it back. Simon.
So the issue is we're not celebrities. So who needs to scout us first is Gogglebox. And then we'll get famous. And then they'll bring back X Factor Celebrity.
Celebrity Gogglebox. Sorted career.
Gogglebox Celebrity because we got famous from Gogglebox. Make it make sense. Anyway, goodbye, guys.
Anyway, see you
next week.
Love you.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.